Okay, so what's going on, people? This is video number 2 for the day, and also the last video for the day, which is kind of nice because, I don't know, sometimes I don't like having to make multiple ones in the same day. It's a little time consuming, it is, but obviously I do it when it makes sense to do it, you know what I'm saying? Usually I just spread them out and call it a day. But here we go, right? So this particular box, this one, been looking forward to this one for a little while, and it actually got here relatively quickly when you consider the fact that these had to be made and then shipped from somewhere in Vietnam. A lot faster than a lot of things that I've ordered within the States, so that's kind of crazy, right? But anybody who has ordered one of these NikeID things, or Nike by you as it is now, you know how that whole thing works, right? So I'm not going to get too deep into it. But this one, as you can tell from the, I assume that I'm going to label this something that makes sense. So you'll probably be able to tell from the title that these are not for me, right? So there will not be an on foot for that reason. But I am interested to see what they look like. Very interested to see what they look like. Because again, it's a Mother's Day gift, right? Nike by you, yay, it's got the thing there. You know, the fancy little box. So, and then on the side you got that, right? It says, oh yeah, it's by Tristan, yeah, because that's me. Anyway, so I saw other shoes available, but I've given my mom a few pairs, you know, so I'm like, I gotta get her something different, something that she doesn't quite have just yet, right? So that eliminates a few things. And then I'm thinking, what colors does she like, right? So she had told me what her favorite colors were, you know, a little while ago. And my first thought, one of my initial thoughts was like, I should get her a shoe with all the colors she doesn't like. You know what I mean? Like, just not use any of her favorites, just as a joke, right? Because I do stuff like that. But all the colors that she didn't have on her list were actually kind of bad, and not a lot of other colors were even available. So my options were super limited. So it's like, you know what? We'll take it a different route. We're going to use her favorite colors. We're going to make this shoe. It's going to be one that's super comfortable and she doesn't have. That's why the Presto comes in. And on top of that, it's going to have a certain vibe to it. And the vibe I had in my head was like, I want her to look at this and I want her to think, something about this is a little weird, but I like it. I'm on board. It's got some of my favorite things going on in it. So I'm cool with this. Because overall, I kind of feel like that's how she looks at me. She's like, yeah, dude's a little odd at times, but he's all right. He's okay, you know? So let's see how that came out, shall we? We're going to find out together. Now, and it also, I said something in the last video about the shirt that I'm wearing. Like, she bought me this Ninja Turtle shirt a while ago, and I was like, yeah, you know what? I'll wear this. Like, I haven't worn it yet, so here's this for her. And since the shoes are green, the turtles are green, yeah, it's kind of semi-related. And now I look at these. These are, yeah. I feel like this is going to work out how I thought it would. So, there you go. There's that. Very real quick, looking at these all around. I like how these came out, though. I really do. I like this green with a little bit of the purple on the back. You know what I'm saying? So, let's go ahead and make sure everything's on the up and up. And also, when she looks at these, when she looks at me, she sees a little bit of me and her. She's going to see a little bit of her in these when she sees the back with the initials on it. But we'll get to that. So here's the thing, people. It is now review time on this right here. The Nike Presto, React Presto? React Presto. That sounds right. We'll go with React Presto. In a mess of colors. Some kind of green, some kind of turquoise, a little bit of burgundy, whatever. So let's start with the bottom, huh? Seems like a good place to start. So there across the bottom, you've got the standard white outsole going on, all that good stuff. And then you've got the turquoise, kind of a different shade, somewhat on the back versus what's on the front. But it's very similar. The only reason it's a little different is because that part is clear, and so it's not going to be as deep as this one is. And then moving above that, this part here kind of matches up with what's going on over here. Same sort of color. You don't see that so much on the other side though, just because of the way they do the color blocking on those. But, and like I was saying on the last pair of reacts I did, the Visions, these fairly thick compared to those. So, you know, the durability isn't as great, but it's not that serious. You know what I mean? She's going to be walking around in these, going to the store, going home, going to the store again and going home, because that's people's lives right now. And then moving on past that, onto the upper, she's a fan of green, so that's where the green comes in. I got this nice green upper. It's gonna really stand out. Because I want her to wear these, and I want people's heads to turn like, what's going on over there? That's kind of another thing that I'm going for here. Again, it's all strategery. So there you go, green upper, right? Moving right along past that, because it's all the same. Back to the cage here. That's kind of a sort of a greenish, bluish color. I'm not sure what you want to call that. With these turquoise laces with little whitish, silverish speckles going on in there. So that's kind of a nice little touch. And then moving around to the back, as I was saying, you know, MLSW for the initials. She's got one of those hyphenated names and all that because she's fancy like that. So that's why there's 4 letters. And then above that, you've got this little pull tab with like the burgundy sort of color with the silver down the middle. So there's that for you. Yeah, I never really noticed this a whole lot before, but up here above where they have this little patch to hold down the laces, on these, it almost looks like it was like ventilated or something up there, like a mesh of some sort. It's not, it just looks like that. See where like that black screen looking thing is? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Well, yeah, so moving on past that, what's going on the inside? Didn't really customize that in any way, but you've got the P for Presto going on in the middle there, and then otherwise just a black insole. So overall, this came out exactly like I thought it would. Now eventually, I'm gonna go back later and get her like a really nice pair that like really pops and all that good stuff for the summer. But sometimes I like to just make a little bit of a joke from time to time, and I have enough free time that's where stuff like this comes in. So there is that. And I think I mentioned before, like, she actually sent me like an Amazon gift card for Mother's Day. And I was like, that's weird to me. I accepted it. It's tied to my account now, you know, but it was just a little crazy to me. But she's celebrating 38 years of motherhood, so yay her, I guess. But yeah, otherwise, I don't really have much else to say. I got to go ahead and get this thing out tomorrow so she can have them by the weekend, so she can wear them to Walmart or Kroger. What's that? Lowe's home grocery store. That's where she goes. It has carpet in there, which is weird to me. I don't like it. I don't like it. But anyways, so that's enough. We're going to go ahead and wrap this thing up so everybody can move on with whatever it is you're about to do with the rest of your day or night. So, ladies, gentlemen, as I say mostly every time, have a nice rest of your day or rest of your night, whatever it is, wherever you are. True to size. And join me next time when I have another video. That one right there, which I've been putting off for like, it feels like 2 weeks that I've been looking at that box. It's coming soon though. Maybe not tomorrow because I don't think I'm going to do it tomorrow, but Thursday sounds good. Yeah, maybe Thursday. We'll see what happens. We'll find out together, people. And so now, we're done. So later, have a nice day and all that good stuff. Watch whatever videos happen to be at the end of this video. I don't know what it's going to be, but maybe it'll be something related to Prestos or React shoes, or maybe nothing related to any of that. Again, I'll figure that out when I make the end of the video. So there's that. All right, later, people.